So often now you've heard me refer to the Waffle House, like when I talk about like how I can't believe that Black people are still eating at the Waffle House. And it occurs to me, like every single time I mention it, somebody says, well, what happened at the Waffle House? And I'm always confused at the fact that Black people don't know what happened at the Waffle House. So, you know, I'm going to do my part to inform you about what happened at the Waffle House. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is going to be a 3-parter, so I can kind of keep it short. April 2nd, in Pinson, Alabama, Chikesia Clemons got into an argument with the employees at the Waffle House there. They wanted to charge her for her plastic utensils for her takeout. So they get into an argument. The Waffle House employees then calls the police on Chikesia. The police then attempt to arrest Chikesia because Chikesia is trying to get the number to the corporate office to call to complain about the employees, right? She's sitting there calm, cool, collected. You'll see the video. And the police then begin to arrest her over plastic utensils. They arrest her, throw her to the ground. She has on a tube top dress. Her tube top dress comes down. She is on the floor. They are rolling around on the floor, them attempting to arrest her while her breasts are completely exposed. It's a disgusting scene. Okay. And then the Waffle House then stood by their workers and said that they did the right thing because she threatened violence. Meanwhile, the same day, Jacinda Mitchell posted a video of being locked out of a Waffle House while white customers were served inside. This happened in Alabama on the very same day. Okay, so now fast forward to now. The witnesses, now you're going to see this on the video. The witnesses report to the police that they asked, that the police officers asked Chikesia to comply, but she refused. You'll be able to see all of this on the video, okay? So now what I thought was interesting, right? Because I'm going to keep it 100 with you. Chikesia is a beautiful girl with a ridiculous body, okay? Listen to this. Keep that in mind as you listen to this. Public Safety Director West and other members of staff have reviewed the video numerous times. They have looked at it from every angle. And they have listened to what the witnesses have said, and they are not choosing to take any action at this time. I personally believe that they wanted to see. And they have, with all of this Me Too, how come that's not a problem for people? That these police officers sexually assaulted this girl in public. They rolling all around on the floor, exposing her breasts. That is, I don't, how is that connection not being made? That this is a sexual assault that happened to this girl. I really believe they just wanted to see. What makes this even more disgusting is that now they found her guilty of resisting arrest after months of protests and after 500,000 signatures. That Judge Mark Irwin said that Clemons was found guilty because the facts of the case met legal definitions required to find a person guilty and had nothing to do with the high level of emotion that had played out in the weeks and months before. Like, this is ridiculous. Okay. And this is the first incident that happened at the Waffle House. Me personally, once I heard that, I don't live down south, but I would have never returned to the Waffle House again after that. Just hearing that, I'm not supporting you. I don't understand why we as Black people beg them to take our money. Why do we do that? You can take your money. Don't you know your money, your spending power, your buying power is valuable? If somebody does not respect your money, does not want your money, why do you beg them to give it to them? After that situation, I would have been done. Now, some people didn't know about the Waffle House, but those of you that know about the Waffle House and you still went, I don't understand. I don't understand. So let me tell you something. You talk to me crazy one time, I'm never coming back. And I don't even have a lot of money. I don't have a lot of spending power, me alone by myself. But us as a collective, we have a lot of power. Okay? Now check out 1, 2. This was 1. Check out 2 and 3.
What's corporate number? Because the only thing I asked him was for corporate number. That's the only thing she asked him. I'm going to go over there and get the card from them.
I heard the F-bomb. Let's not get some.
No, because Goldie was sitting here talking crazy to me. No, but that's not what you're going to do to me. You're not going to grab on me like that. No.
Come on, Kiki. Let's just go outside.
Please talk to you separately. Because he just come here and just grabbed on me like for no reason. I would say I was going.
Yes, he would have. All she did was ask him what's their number.
Anything.
Why you not pushing her? She not doing nothing. Like, what are y'all doing?
Before we actually do something.
No, y'all doing nothing.
Y'all ain't really doing stuff to me. What are you doing?
Man, I'll break your arm. That's what I'm about to do.
You have to break her arm?
Man, go ahead and quit resisting.
Right, what are y'all doing?
No, I'm not.
Y'all got her titties out and everything.
What's going on?
Right now you can put
No, I'm understanding. What's going on?
She not, y'all y'all ain't even talking about what you being on the red.
Y'all not even telling me what I'm doing.
Like, why you talking? Kiki, go turn over. Kiki, turn over.
Pull your head around. Leg on your stomach.
What am I doing wrong? What did I do wrong? Y'all haven't told me anything that I did wrong.
Roll over on your stomach.
Y'all haven't told me anything that I did wrong.
Y'all got her head behind her back.
Right. I don't have anything.
Do you want to come fix her clothes?
I am at Waffle House in Pinson, and they have the door locked, and they have customers in here, and they're saying that they're closed. The customers are eating. They are happen to be white customers only, and I am an African American, and they won't. But he's in there cooking, but they're closed. And the young lady that's walking down there will not open the door, and they have people that they're serving, but they're telling me that they're closed.
Hey, man, get the fuck out of her face.
He's just getting the car.
Waffle House Part 2. May 2nd. So now remember the first one was April 22nd. Now this is May 2nd. In Fort Walton Beach, Florida, a black couple got into a dispute with employees because they were overcharged for orange juice. And then they called the police, never receiving the actual food. Okay. They looked at the bill and was like, yo, what's going on with this bill? You know what I'm saying? It's more than what it should be. So they called the police on them for questioning their bill. Okay. So they never received the food. The police subsequently come and arrest them for theft when they never received the food. Okay. Arrested the man and then arrested the female. It's ridiculous. And if one thing I will say about this video is pay attention to the black love in this video. She said, I am not leaving because you got a gun on him. Until you put that gun away, I am not leaving my boyfriend's side. I'm not going to ask nobody nothing because I don't understand why you have a gun on him. Shout out to that sister. Shout out to this couple. You understand what I'm saying? Now, what ended up happening, it was because all the slack that they got about Chikesia Clemons, they decided that they would offer an apology and they gave the couple a full refund on their food. But that's only because they were already under enough problems from April, the previous month. Okay, so after hearing that, I would have been done with the Waffle House. I would never go back in the Waffle because I'm seeing a pattern here. Over little tiny things, they are calling the police. And when the police get there, you're arrested no matter what. No matter what. Okay. So, once again, I don't understand why black people are still eating at the Waffle House. Please, I don't. They don't want you there. They don't want your money. They don't want you there. They locked a woman out in Alabama and was serving the white patrons. They don't want you there. They might as well put a signs on there that says no coloreds allowed. Just don't go.
Come here. Yeah, you are. Come here. Come on. Oh, I'm going to put my hands on you. Get out of here. You want to trespass? No. He's going to come off the statute. I'm going to go off the statute. You want to trespass?
She's on her name for the 1-800.
Do you want it gone?
We're leaving, but we just trying to
James, step it up.
They need to pay for their food. We ordered our food. We went on our charges
then
right.
pay for your food.
We went on 1-800 and went on our charges right. We were trying to get her to fix the receipt because she walked up and called you instead of fixing a dollar thing on the receipt. So just listen.
Okay, well then you should come out and talk to me like a man. Back up. Back up. James, step it up. That's fine, because I'm recording too.
I don't care if you record. You don't scare me. What you talking about?
So just pull that gun for no reason.
You want to take it out? You don't even know the purpose.
At all. No reason. You got other cousins.
But you got what? You better be right. You want to listen to this white woman?
You didn't listen to none of the story or nothing. You just came here back.
Are you going to pay for your food?
I weren't paying for our food. We're waiting to explain this situation to us.
Okay.
You came here with a name and everything.
That's
But
what came here reckless, sir. He came here the wrong way.
No, he got to explain that shit.
No, he came here the wrong way. He should have came here like
Good. Shit, I got Michael in both. He good. He can do what the fuck he want to do. I'm good. I ain't tripping like
I'm
that.
glad you got Michael's on dude.
Well, shit, you better have a good lawyer. I ain't tripping, son. Shit. Put your hands on the third one, real bro.
Because he ain't did nothing wrong with nobody.
I'm in my own goddamn bill. You want to understand why my bill is this $top bill? Oh, why my bill?
Can they get their bill?
Yeah, they have it.
Man,
She was explaining it to us and she ain't finished. She called you, so we were waiting till you finish with this. We'll wait till you
Have
finish.
they paid yet?
We wait, no, we'll wait till you finish. We'll wait till you finish.
Oh, we're done.
No, you said for us to come out here and talk to him, so that's what we outside for.
Yeah, you pay your bill, we're done.
He brought us outside.
You still got to pay your bill.
Wait, I got to pay our bill. You have to come outside.
I'm
want me to
going
come
inside.
No,
You pay your bill. You know what? You got to get put in handcuffs.
you ain't
Calm
gonna
down.
put me in nothing.
What? He
Calm down.
What you gonna put me in, son?
Calm
For
down.
what?
Calm
My
down.
hands in there.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Calm down.
Grown ass man, you can't tell me nothing, sir.
Pay your bill. And
I'm not paying nothing. I want to know
You know what I do?
why is my bill? You told me too big for orange juice.
Listen.
Hold up.
No,
There
if
ain't
you
no
don't
list.
pay your bill, you're going to jail.
We was out here.
I'm not going to jail for nothing.
It was being explained to us.
My bill is explained to my own bill time. Why you can't explain
We
it?
cannot pay nothing with you if you can't explain
Hold
it.
on, I'm not paying no bill because you said it, sir.
Okay, cool. Watch this.
What?
Hey, if they don't pay your bill, you want to press charges?
What? I don't care about no pressing charge. What you gonna press charge on me? When I'm willing to pay my bill, I want to
Are you going to pay your
understand.
bill? Are you going to pay your bill?
Pay my bill.
I'm not
She
saying that.
explained
You
it to
gotta
me.
pay
your bill.
Explain it to me.
Pay it.
Hold on,
We was
sir.
complaining,
Hold on,
but we told her she was
let's
charging
talk.
too much money for
No. Let's talk, because this is what they want.
Then pay your
Sir.
bill.
I'm sitting here adding my bill up. How my bill this high?
Hey,
Hold on, I don't care
No,
what you say.
listen, we listen to
Answer me.
us.
I'm asking, why my bill this high?
Turn around.
Hold on.
Sir, this is what we
Turn
asked
around.
her.
What am I going to jail for?
For theft.
For what?
Turn around.
I asked,
Turn around.
why is my bill not being paid?
Turn around and put your hands behind your back. You got to pay your bill. Turn around and put your hands behind your back. Right now. Go pay your bill.
I'm not leaving my boyfriend out with his gun on him. I swear to God, I'm not leaving my boyfriend out with his gun on him. I will pay my bill if he pull that, take that gun off me. He's not did nothing wrong. Nothing wrong at all.
Turn around.
My hands in there, sir.
He did nothing wrong at all.
I ain't getting nothing.
None at all.
Get
And
that
I
badge and know.
I need all that.
Badge and what it called.
I
I
need
ain't getting nothing.
everything because he did nothing wrong at all.
I asked why my bill is high.
And I told
You told me no.
And she called police. And you
You
not
told
even
me no.
let him explain it. Talk to you about
You
it.
got to go pay your bill?
No, I want you to come here while she explains it to us. I'm not paying her for that high bill. Explain it
She
to
told
me.
me
has nothing to do with that.
Then why you arrest him if you don't have nothing to do with it?
Because it's not listening.
I'm not listening either if that's the case.
Okay, well,
I'm
you
going to
go.
go here acting up. I'm not to explain my bill to her. I'm not
You go to jail for theft if you want.
No.
Show up. Well, I'm calling out my lawyer in the morning. I ain't getting nothing. I'm trying to ask you why I got to pay my bill.
She just said I don't have to pay until y'all talk to her. So why you saying right there?
We have nothing to do with that bill.
Okay, so why you taking me to jail? I'm asking y'all what my bill.
She just said that she cannot take my money.
Listen,
Talk to y'all.
What's his name, man? Get his name.
I wasn't, but she said she cannot talk to us until she talk to you. What's your name, sir?
Get his badge and name.
Your badge number, your name.
Oh,
He did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong. Why you handling him like that? Why you handling him like that? I can't believe he handling him the wrong way for no reason.
Get in the car. All the way in the car.
You see, I can't get in.
Get in the car.
Can you wait till
I can't get
I'm
in.
going to put you in the car if you don't get in the car.
How can I get in, sir?
Figure it out. Get in.
Good.
Come on, 30. You going to 10-4? Yeah, we're 10-4. Put your hands
Oh,
behind
she
your
won't talk to me till you. She will not talk to me till you come in there. She will not talk to me till you guys come in there. That man will tell you she will not talk to me till y'all come in there. That lady will not take my money till y'all don't take my phone. Please don't take my phone. She will not talk to me till you come in there. Oh my God! You just told me to stick in my face on this thing. Oh my God!
Wait, one more time.
I'm not moving.
Stop.
I'm not pulling. I'm not doing nothing.
Stop.
Oh my fucking God!
Stop. Stop. Stop.
My arm is rebuilt. He's taking my ears and did nothing real. I didn't do nothing wrong.
Stop.
I didn't do nothing wrong. Oh my God. I didn't do nothing wrong. You know I did. That lady will not talk to me without y'all. I did not do shit wrong. You know I did. You know I did. Oh my God.
Who's in charge?
I am, sir.
Come here.
He's on there.
I just, oh my God. She will tell you that.
So this is Waffle House Part 3. We had a Part 1 and a Part .5, okay? So that what happened in Alabama, and then again in another part of Alabama. Then we had what happened in Florida, okay? And now let's go to North Carolina. In Warsaw, North Carolina, Anthony Wall went to prom with his sister on May 12th, 2018, right? He got into a heated argument with the employees, who then called the police. Don't you see that this is a pattern? You dispute something, they tell you it's bogus. They tell you something bogus, you dispute it, they call the police on you. The police come and arrest you no matter what, okay? Don't you see a pattern here? Okay, so he called the police and was found guilty of resisting arrest. You'll watch the video, but when the police come, they manhandled this boy something ridiculous. Had him up against the wall, hand around his throat. Witness says he pressed a button. I don't even know where that button is. He pressed a button to ensure that he was going to incapacitate him. The boy is screaming. I mean, it's just sad, okay? And then, of course, the boy was he was arrested and found guilty of resisting arrest. No excessive force charges were brought against this police officer, whose name is Frank Moss. The boy ended up getting, Anthony Wall ended up getting probation, 18 months, and anger management. And the police department said that, this was a part of their law enforcement training. So I don't know why, after hearing all of this, right? Can we all stand together and boycott the Waffle House? I mean, good Lord. What else has to happen? What else do they have to get an actual sign from 1955 that says no colors allowed for us to actually boycott them? I really don't understand, because that's what they're doing. These are metaphorical signs to us to not eat there. So let's just not do it. Let's just not eat there. Also, Chikesia has an appeal coming up February 27th. It's going to be at the Mobile. Her court date is February 27th at the Mobile Municipal Court. Gracious, that's like a tongue twister. But that's February 27th. Like, stand with her. Stand with all of these. I don't understand. Is their food that good? Lord, is it like, I mean, gosh, does the food taste like justice? Does it taste like justice? If the food don't taste like justice, why are you eating it?
He's not supposed to be doing that.
Off me!
I'm glad I'm recording this. He's not supposed to be doing that. He's not supposed to be doing that.
Get your hands off me! Get your hands off me! Get your supervisor out here and get your hands off me! Get your supervisor out here and get your hands off me!
He's not supposed